So here we have the Ford Mondeo on a 16 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. From the outside though, you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of it from there. We approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors. Plenty of boot space as well, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat should you wish to increase this space even further. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in lovely condition the whole way round. Briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Over on the left-hand side, we have the rev counter. We have the speedometer on the right-hand side, along with the fuel gauge. In the centre, you can see the total miles for the car. They are 145,541. And beneath that, it'll show you what gear this car is in. It's an automatic, so we are, of course, in park currently. You can change the information that's displayed in that central section. So you can have your phone, navigation, or entertainment, so the radio station you're listening to, for example. And over on the left-hand side, you can change the information displayed there as well for any of these things you see me cycling through on the screen now. And that is done using these buttons for that central information and these ones for the information on the left. We have cruise control and speed limiter and stereo and phone controls. To use the phone controls, you need to pair the phone up, and that is done by hitting connect to phone and then add device.
Search for sync on your device and select sync once it is found.
Then follow the instructions on screen from there. We can go back a step, we can go back a couple of steps, or you can just access down the bottom here your home screen, which is where we started. As I mentioned, this car's got satellite navigation. Nice clear colour display, as you can see. Really easy system to use. Again, we can go back to the home screen. Your music and audio options are down in the bottom left-hand corner here. So you can see we've got AM, FM and DAB radio, CD player, USB input, Bluetooth audio and an SD memory card input as well. So plenty of ways to listen to your music in this car. And the bottom right-hand corner, we have controls for our dual zone climate control. So you can adjust the passenger and driver temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed. You can determine where you'd like the air to be distributed. Air conditioning's on, so you can turn that on or off again. Back down there, you can put it into auto as well. We've even got the ability to turn our heated front and rear screen on from here. Below that, you have the manual controls for driver, passenger temperature, fan speed, turn the air conditioning on or off, heated front screen, for example. All of the same controls, but manually adjustable, and of course the volume for the stereo. We have some storage underneath here and a 12-volt charging socket. The gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox, along with an electronic handbrake, and then these buttons here. So we can turn our parking sensors on and off. We can turn on and off the stop and start. This car is designed to cut out when it's stationary in traffic to save you fuel. The system's off when that light shows. And this button will turn on the autonomous parking. So this car is able to parallel park itself. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Glenbourne's. We'd love to hear from you soon.